Actually are going to give you each 1 minute to make a closing statement. So you can, we're going to start again with David Rowe.
Thank you very much, Lizzie. I want to tell you that I appreciate the Millenniums putting this on tonight. It shows the potential that they have to be a great part of our community. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight and listen to all the candidates and their responses to these questions. For my part, the answers did not come easy. As I worked through the questions, I could not help but notice the slant. What are you going to do for me? As I close, consider the words of President John F. Kennedy. Ask not what the city can do for you, but ask what you can do for your city. So millennials, GIs, mature, baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, let's all pull together and make this an even better place to live out our lives.
Thank you. Steve Yoakley.
I have the energy and enthusiasm to lead our community toward making things better for us all. Working together, we all can make a positive difference here in Mount Airy. I have the knowledge, the experience, and most importantly, the passion to work toward a better community for us all. I ask not only for your vote for the office of mayor, but also for your commitment and dedication to work together toward a shared goal of making Mount Airy an even better place to live, work, and play.
Jim Armbruster.
I've sat here and listened to all our comments, and you know, if we were putting us all together in a book, I think the ending would all wind up the same. We have those same goals and ambitions for our city in mind, and that's excellent. And so in the end, with those being so common, you know, who's going to be most effective in their positions on this board? You know, I've been immersed in this city for 20 years, in the schools, out in all the residential areas and all the businesses. I've been immersed in city government, the operation of our daily facilities, police, fire, public works, admin. I've dealt with all that. I've got that experience. You know, when I was a kid, I learned by watching my dad and other quality individuals as they lived and interacted with their environments. They always made it a point to leave it a little bit better than they found it. I'm that way for our citizens and for the operation of our city.
Thank you. Gene Clark.
Well, first of all, you know, I want to say what I do stand for. I do stand for open and honest and transparency. And this process that we've been through with the Redevelopment Commission and the commissioners has got several question marks about it. And I think that if you go and do some research and look at some of the information, it's going to make you wonder how things are happening. Do I think there is the boogeyman's out there? No, I don't think so. I think that everybody involved has good intentions, but I do think that we should expect more from our leaders when we ask the question. I think we should expect the truth, whether they want to tell you or not. And my personal experience has been that I've had that situation. I do appreciate you. I hope you vote for me, and let's see what happens. This is for the best for the city of Mount Airy.
Thank you. Dale Prophet Kernoodle.
Okay, thank you very much. And I have spoken from the heart, and my ideas and my visions, I guess you could say. And I would like to hear from you what the people would want, what you need. So with that, I'm going to close. Thank you very much. And I do have a website, and I call victory already because I am glad to be here.
Thank you. Jerry Taylor.
Okay, in closing, one of my all-time favorite movies is called An American President. And in it, Michael Douglas plays the president, and he gives an impassioned speech. And what he says goes something like this. Being a citizen isn't easy. You have to work at it. You have to want it. In Mount Airy, it seems like it's a whole lot harder than it ought to be. But here's the deal. I'm willing to work at it, and I do want it. And I'd like to just make one comment about the Redevelopment Commission. The misinformation on display here tonight, as far as the Redevelopment Commission goes, is, in my opinion, it's just criminal. And I'm really not understanding why these folks don't understand how the Redevelopment Commission works.
Thank you. N.A. Barnes.
In closing, I would pledge to you that if I get your vote to become city commissioner, I will endeavor to listen and investigate what your desires are, and if they are good for the city and overall, you have my pledge that I will go for it. In closing, I would like to thank Lizzie and her Millennial group, but I would like the final statement be, strive not for success, but for value.
Thank you. Dean Brown.
I would like for everyone here tonight to understand that the questions have centered around only a few items that do not count for the many, many hours per year that a commissioner spends researching and studying, getting to know projects before we vote on them. Many independent projects that I've taken on, I do by myself as commissioner. I always make myself available for private meetings at City Hall with citizens that need information. One of my projects is to do research on the oldest businesses and make them feel just as important as the new businesses. If you want someone who has experience, a long record of successfully working to improve our city through new jobs and small businesses and continually upgrading our businesses in our business district, vote for Dean Brown. Thank you.
Thank you. Bruce Springthorpe.
Guys, you have two choices in this upcoming election. You can vote the way I think a lot of you want to vote or have been told to vote. Or you can, if you do that, don't expect any loyalty from the people that have historically controlled this town, because they will step on you just like they stepped on, with their process of stepping on other people now. Or you can vote for people who will be open and controlled and look for your best interest. But the decision is yours. I hope you make the right one. Thank you.
Thank you. Shirley Brinkley.
I don't know if you all remember Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket said, "Let your conscience be your guide." As a Christian, I'm going to say, I want you to pray about your decision for who you're going to vote for. Do you want to vote for someone that's going to work for you? And I think we all have represented we want to work for you. But you're really going to have to make some hard decisions, every one of you, to decide, is the Redevelopment Commission and everything about it the only thing that's important in this town? I believe not. It is a major factor, but it is not what makes Mount Airy. It is you. And you have to decide on which commissioner is going to serve you the best in all capacities. I've made a decision tonight of who I'm voting for on the South Ward. I'm sorry, but it's not you, honey. Thank you.
Thank you. Bill Clark.
I like to remind the millennials, this is going to be their town. We all up here growing old in age, and one day y'all will be sitting up here debating on what to do with Mount Airy. I pray in the name of Jesus that you will make up your mind and consider what was said up here and to put your trust and faith not only in yourself, but in your decisions. I believe that I will best serve my area if I have plenty of time to do development and research and study. I have been in business for 25 years. I know what it's like to have hard work and make tough decisions. So therefore, I vote right for me, right with my name in when you vote in November. Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes our forum tonight. We'd like to thank the candidates for helping us rock the local millennial vote this year. I just want to remind everyone that the primary election will be held on October 6th. That's next week. And then the municipal election will be held on November 3rd. So just make sure you get out there and rock that vote.